We promised you a great man tonight. Andre, the child. WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild.
My God, what a It's not the world is watching. Shit.
Hello, and welcome to this week's...
What does the fox say?
You are one pathetic loser.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It's me, Austin!
Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right,
it.
okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
And now for something completely different.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I've been looking forward to this.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Wanna change the world? There's nothing to it.
Well,
Again, what the fuck is this guy screaming about? It's a chocolate factory. Well, it's a chocolate factory. It's not that fucking serious.
Motherfucker takes his chocolate seriously.
Motherfucking chocolate. You take it serious. You like it.
Right?
I got your chocolate right here. Because Wiggler strikes again. Mexicans.
Hey! Hello and welcome, everyone. It is I, it is he, it is me, P-double-D Tepecuian, the People's Champ from the Place to Be Reviews, right here with all of you, episode number 266. Folks, 266. Yeah, that for those of you keeping score at home, that's 34 episodes away from 34 episodes away. I check my math, my Jewish accountant Chris Fisk. And he called he called Paul Gruber, thank you, Vinny. and he said, yeah, he goes, it's 34 episodes away from number 300. Which, you know, it's I'm looking forward to always advancing the numbers. You know, and it's great to be here. I've taken a couple days off, you know, worked on my tan straight. It took me a couple days to get this in line. I was out on the boat. Look, I was out on the boat. I was playing with the kid. We did Minecraft for 5-6 hours.
On the boat, he's on the motherfucking boat.
That's right. That's right.
God damn it.
You don't need no life vest because my dick can float. But anyway, folks. We're 5 minutes in, and already I've went to this level, folks.
Mine's too heavy. It sinks deep.
Dicks. We're talking about dicks.
Here we go. Let's see what we got in the chat. We got Tolbat. He said 99 problems. I got 99 problems, and a bish ain't one hit me. Brutal Morningwood's here. Godzillionaire's here. Superfan Adam Gashhand's here. Manliness and motherfucking motivation is in the house. Hail.
Yeah.
Buenos noches.
Good luck with your appeal, Tolbat. Godspeed, sir. Tina Bojan, Bad Take Bojan's in the house. Hail, welcome. Welcome, miss. Good to see you. Another monster. To Hillam 29. Hope your feast has been recovering from some physical pain. Hope you're doing better. Time Profits here. Welcome, man. Welcome. Shalom. Welcome. An account at Gringotts. I do not. JB, hail. Keely Chow. Wait. Why is it that black people don't enjoy boating much?
Because they don't enjoy swimming either.
It's because laking is racist.
The title of the episode is Black Aquaman in the House, and we are going to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that stereotype is false, folks. Zombie Box Reviews. What's up, my man? Welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Now I can introduce this amazing, wonderful panel. Sans the old Mexicano hat dance, which we'll go over here first, ladies and gentlemen. He hails from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. He's 5'9". He is the point guard, folks. That's right. I'm making him the point guard. I'm not. Mr. Tony motherfucking Tone Down.
You and Man-at-Arms are literally setting up a Sky Spy on Christmas Day, bro.
Do not call me bro.
Why not?
Because you're assuming my gender.
Your alter ego is He-Man.
So?
He-Man.
And if you keep saying his name, I'm gonna whip him out.
What?
That's it, incel.
By the power of Grayskull.
It's the owner of the worst channel on YouTube and commander to the Legion of Deathheads, the world's wokest warrior, primitive-sided, toxic fanboy aligned with the like-minded, Tony Tone Deaf rocking with you.
God, this is the most I've ever heard you speak.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
All I can say is swimming takes effort, so.
Oh, God!
Not into it.
God damn.
Jesus.
What's up, everyone? Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing all well.
Thank you for being here, Tone, as always, brother.
Hell yeah,
Good.
thank you.
Good
Tony,
to
I
have
love you. No homo.
I know. I know. I'm finna skip out on a family trip in October and just catch a flight out to Vegas to hang out with him for 3 days before my wife knows I'm gone. Next up, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we're going to go here. We're going to go to the sunny peninsula, folks. We're going to go to a sunny peninsula where I don't even have to fucking say anything else.
Hey everybody, welcome to my fine Italian restaurant. We have the best cuisine here. What would you like for your order? Seal?
I wasn't aware seal was a native. Is seal a native Italian dish?
Yeah, do they have veal seal? Don't worry, we'll put pineapple on it.
Ah, goddamn you.
Hello everyone. Yes, I'm with Tony. I know that it takes effort to swim, and some people are lazy.
Thank you for being here, Vinny. And actually,
but they can throw a good ride. What?
I went to my neighbor's house, and his dad was from Italy. Mm-hmm. He owned an Italian restaurant here for like 46 years. His son, my neighbor Nino, took it over. Last night, went over, got to have his homemade pizza.
Nice.
I can't ever eat pizza from anywhere else again. I was like, dude, I will pay you for this. Like, you need to open a shop just out of your garage. I will be fucking waddling down here eventually.
Bullshit. You'll send Trey.
Right. He's not wrong. And speaking of which, that voice in the background, folks, get your notepads, your autograph books ready because we have a celebrity in the house.
Previously on X-Men.
Celebrity. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm just happy to be here, man. I was laughing because we've got a special birthday coming up here. Dee's birthday's coming up, Mr. Draven. And right after that, the same day, it falls on when you and I went to Michigan and did the convention together.
Sex.
So, hell yeah, man. No. We had fun, though. And got to meet Vinny Exclamation. Just wait, Vinny. We're going to get you, you little son of a bitch. You know? You got to get you with your seals. Oh, your seals. But we've got the Vinny verse over here with some of the beautiful comics in the back. I've got the office back together after dealing with the mold issue, and I'm happy to be here and can't wait to talk about Black Aquaman.
Oh, it's good to have you, brother. It's good to have you. And
Black Woman.
Black Aquaman. We need to get Adam a pair of those glasses like Tony. I'm just gonna order him some like Tony has. I'm gonna order him some of those. Dre, you guys know what I'm talking about. The Tony Tone Deaf glasses. The Tone Deaf Especials. Yep. Let's go over here. And speaking of Draven, who for some reason still thinks heels is passable entertainment.
This motherfucker.
I got the magic stick. I know if I could hit once, I could hit twice.
I hate you all. I enjoyed the episode. I can't say like I get the gripes. I get the gripes. But I enjoyed it, and I'm interested to see where they go with it. If it goes further down the hole, then yeah, then I'll have an issue. But
I heard the next episode, Stephen Amell, he cuts his hair like Megan Rapinoe, and he dies.
What the fuck?
Does he botch a stationary field goal kick too?
Just a penalty kick.
This is Etep dancing to that fucking "We're Starting Soon" music or whatever.
In the meantime, by Space Hog, you uncultured swine.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Nobody cares. He got you.
Ouch.
Yeah. But yeah, it's good to be here. Looking forward to talking about fucking black fucking Aquaman, which didn't they learn from Little Mermaid? Like, didn't they learn? Apparently not.
They never learned.
No.
We will forever be having to be teaching those lessons.
It's like, yeah, it's like that kid that touches the stove and it burns his hand, but then fucking touches again, thinking it's gonna get a different result.
No, it's the kid who licks the wall socket.
That too.
I've seen a better video. There's a video, old viral video of a monkey taking a leak, and he drinks it, and it does that face.
Mm-hmm.
He's still peeing, and then goes to drink it again.
Yep, I've seen that
That's
one.
what they're doing.
Wow.
Is that the one you were going to watch swimming?
No.
No. Thank you for being here, Trevor.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I got nothing. Let's.
It's okay. He's got a book out there. He's famous.
Each leap brings us closer to God. Catch me, Lord, catch me. Wait. Ow. What have we done to make God angry? You did it.
It's good to be back. I mean, I had a nice week off. I got to visit my sister for the first time in like 3 years, and got to do a whole lot of nothing and drive in Houston traffic and deal with 100+ degree weather, which was fun.
Oof.
But no, it was a good break. Got to see the Stros game and didn't have to do really much of anything, which is kind of nice. But I'm glad to be back here with you bros and to laugh at more Hollywood stupidity. I mean, seriously, Little Mermaid, the lady couldn't swim. The actress couldn't swim. Did they not learn this shit? What the fuck?
I'd add to that, but he'd probably kick me.
We'll wait for Rumble. No, it's good to have you back, CJ. We missed you, bro. It's good to have you back, dude. Yeah, this this story is so. I just happened across this on Twitter, but let me bring in our very last member of the panel. Jesus fucking Christ, I'm stoned. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who he is. You've been keeping score of the intros.
I gotta get a Greenstein or a Rosenblatt of my very own. Nothing else has worked so far, so I'll wish upon a star. Wondrous dancing speck of light, I need a Jew.
Speaking of representation, why aren't we in the NBA? No, could you imagine that scene, that live action scene of the black Little Mermaid? She comes out onto the shore, you know, that like iconic animated scene where Ariel pulls herself up onto the rock, and you just see that hair just go like a peacock feather from like Prison Out and shit. Mm-hmm. Like there's no product in there, so just pow.
You just need a negroplasty
Yeah, I'm gonna need Mr. Garrison's testes in my
Yeah.
Well,
Some
yeah,
nutsack.
I'm getting dude, after watching Invincible, there was that article about how what's his face, the Kirkman there, the creator, he's like, oh, I need to make sure it was more diverse and stuff. It's like, dude, clearly, if you felt it was a diversity issue when you created an Asian American hero with his best gay friend, and there's a bunch of black dudes in the Guardians of the Globe and stuff, back then, a decade ago, you probably would have added that in then. But no, clearly it's an ideologically driven thing now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, I'm so tired of it.
Yeah. Well, I told everybody that's how they operate over there, and all those image guys, same deal. And Kirkman, he's done some very bad things, and he's been sued multiple times. So.
Well, if I were black and I'm watching Invincible, I'm like, seriously, this is what you want to represent me, an obnoxious, unlikable, blackwashed white character? This is insulting.
Oh, of course it is, dude. But that's how they roll, man. I told you, Todd's the same way. Todd's the president of Image, and they put Kirkman in one of the founding positions, because his shit was selling on AMC and everything else. So it's just, it all comes down to popularity and hype and all that crap. But in order to play the game even further, you gotta check off all those boxes. So of course you had to put something like that out there. These people don't have integrity. Even with the money that they have and the shit that they're making, they want to contribute to the downfall of society through entertainment.
So now we have, now we're gonna have a black Aquaman, which makes zero sense because we all know that they're noted for their swimming abilities.
Wait, see, this is the thing, and I haven't said anything. I love hearing the hypothesis on the black Aquaman. This is fucking fantastic. You guys are setting this up, so I'm just. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful because everybody is. They're sitting back and they're like,
"Oh shit, here we go again."
Right? That's what you're thinking. That's what you're thinking. All right. Well, look, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk Black Aquaman. It's on. It's on like a light switch. You gotta get to this. This is the heavy hitting topic. Speaking of heavy hitting, we'll talk about Lizzo later because I haven't got a chance to talk about it because I took the last 3 days off.
You put a banana in a tailpipe?
Yeah, and next thing you know, Eddie Murphy's filming Beverly Hills Cop 4, and he's shoving a banana up Lizzo's ass. But we're going to talk about Black Aquaman. But first, speaking of Eddie Murphy, let's take a look at this real quick. Okay, just enjoy. Did it play? It didn't play. Fuck you.
Give me a nice wet licorice too. Now get out from behind there. You're ruining the thing. You're ruining my show.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Tell him that Ramon went to the clinic today and I found out that I have herpes simplex 10.
Here we are, folks. Black Aquaman. We are here on Twitter. Now, everybody's like, oh, shit, they're going to do a Black Aquaman movie. Nah, fam. This was down in Montgomery, Alabama. This is why I can't show the whole video. But on Rumble in a little bit, we're going to show it. We're going to do a play-by-play. But first, I got the one clip set up. But here, you guys, hey, this is Black fucking Aquaman. You ready? Watch this motherfucker. Ready? Here we go. Look at it. Look at it. We're all going on over there. Look at him. Going for the
Now we're gonna have to clean all the baby ducks with dish soap.
Now what? Wait.
Damn.
But wait. There's
more.
There's more. All right, here we go. Now he's made it to the shore. He's ready. Aquaman is in full effect. You ready?
Do it.
Watch him. Watch him.
What? Where? Which one was he?
The skinny dude in the fucking blue shirt that just slammed that guy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this kid. This is let's see. Wait, where's he at? Right here. This is Aaron Jamichael from the Montgomery Brawl. This is him training. This
training.
Oh my god.
You're the best around.
You know he's listening to that song. I mean, this is fucking hilarious. He says that's all arms and no kicks in that front crawl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for hitting the comments, Tony. Zacharot 315. What's going on? Jesus Christ.
That's something you can actually feed the ducks to.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused, Keely. I mean, no judgment. No judgment.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Exactly. That's it. Time Prophet says if that ain't Aquaman, it's fentanyl fish. Yeah.
No, they actually did make a black Aquaman. They call him Aqualad. He's in the new Titans or Teen Titans.
Yeah. And he's gay.
I didn't even know that. Really, they did.
I filmed the figure in the store. I walked past the aisle.
Yep.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my god. I haven't seen one of those figures. And that's funny because we were just in the store looking at some of the DC figures the other day, and they had regular Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's got frosted tips, by the way.
Looks like safe space.
Let's make him as effeminate as possible.
Yeah.
Now that
in case you didn't know he was gay.
Yeah, he's gay. Very gay.
But Twitter is just going nuts over this. This is here's some stills. Teen and viral Alabama brawl hailed as Black Aquaman after swimming to help battered dock worker.
There was an attempt made.
Black Aquaman. He's cleaning up the shores of Detroit in his own justice way.
Look at good morning to the Black Aquaman and the Montgomery Riverboat Avengers.
Oh fuck!
New show on BET, Black Aquaman.
Oh yeah, this was.
Isn't it just the Aquanet man?
Oh, but you're so good.
Yeah, so good.
Here's
milky smooth.
There we go. What up, Jason Holt? Yeah, this shit was funny. I was like, I got a tour like Black Aquaman. I'm like, what the fuck? And yeah, lo and behold, it was all from a fight in Montgomery. Here he is again. Look at him. Aquaman does whatever Black Aquaman can.
I mean, I give him an
Yeah, he
A
does
for
not-
effort, but at least a D+ on technique.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like Tina say, he is not kicking his feet at all.
No. So I did do swim team when I was in elementary school.
Mm.
So I actually do know form because I came in dead last in a butterfly heat several times, but still got first every time because everyone else either fucked up the stroke or didn't touch the wall with both hands.
Okay.
So I was turtling that shit. I was
Nice.
so ready. Turtle race.
Yeah, this shit is funny. Time Prophet asks, do you think Samuel Jackson will play him in the movie? I think he's aged out of that role by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna give it to Jamie Foxx. No, wait.
Jamie Foxx is white now, isn't he? Like
Yeah, you
getting
turn Michael Jackson.
I was gonna say getting sick like literally made him white. It was like holy shit.
Well, it changed the scalp formation too.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't look well. Like I'm better. It's like, no, you're not.
No.
Jamie, you're pink.
The next time he goes viral, it's gonna be because of we're not on Rumble yet.
Yeah. Gotta wait a little bit for that yet. Yeah, for those of you who keep about another 35 minutes, those of you keeping score at home. Blackula versus Black Aquaman, greenlit by Gunn.
We need a Blackula remake. Come on.
Why not? Why not? Let Ryan Gosling play Blackula this time.
Yeah, Vampire in Brooklyn too.
Jamie Foxx can now get roles meant for a white dude. See, that's diversity. That's
Yeah, but that's
inclusion
always the
right
case. They always get roles for white dudes.
Or are they going to Target? Here's the guys that got arrested.
Wow.
Let's see here. We'll take a look. We'll take a look at the article here. What it actually says. For those of you looking for a little more context to the story here.
I saw the start of it before you read the article, because like it looked like two guys were just like having a little bit of a pushing match, and then they just started throwing fists. Then it just kept adding, and you saw more people running down, and then you see like the black guys wanted to defend the black guys, and the white guys wanted to defend the white guys. They're getting off on this so much because it's
it's a race fight.
A race fight essentially.
Yep. Yeah, that's why it's getting so much press. You don't see the 35 to 40 shootings Friday through Sunday in Cook County, Illinois, Chicago.
That's right.
Or Baltimore or Detroit that happen every weekend, every fucking weekend.
The media,
every weekend.
Well, the media is pushing this more than they push the Sound of Freedom.
See? What we got to talk about that too, because I saw somebody involved with the movie got arrested, but I didn't really get to look too much into it or exactly what his involvement was or who he was. I just saw. I was like, oh,
yeah, we covered some of that. Yeah, we did cover some of that on my Friday stream, and then an update on the Sunday stream. So yeah,
because I did see the weirdos on Twitter were like, "See, that's the right wing."
It's all bullshit.
Yeah. Oh well. As soon as I saw that was happening on Twitter, I'm like, okay, this is probably some gaslighting.
Yep.
That's what it was.
All I can say is, the ladies that class up our streams, Tina was right. So all I'm going to say, because we're on YouTube. But yeah, man, Tina was right.
Yep.
Let's see. So Alabama boat brawl. New footage shows black man smack white boater with a chair during fight between Harriet 2 riverboat crew and white pleasure craft owners in Montgomery. So the chair shot really wasn't even that bad. Like I was like, I've taken stiffer chair shots than that. Like if I didn't, I was like, what? Because I thought it was like a joke at first.
Right.
Like watching how slow, and it wasn't even in slow motion, just watching how slow everybody is moving. I was like, none of these fuckers can actually fight.
No.
Like this, it's fucking hilarious. But see, the brawl at the Montgomery's Riverfront Park has gone viral, with social media sharing images from different angles of the violent altercation on Saturday. The newly emerged angle, taken from inside the cruise, shows an unidentified black man repeatedly hitting a white man with a chair. Despite the shocking violence, I gotta pause this. No. Despite the shocking violence, the Montgomery Police Department told the Daily Mail they have not made any arrests and are not releasing the names as of Monday. There are 4 active warrants at this time. There's possibly more will follow after the review of additional video. Hit him with a chair. Yeah, it wasn't really much of a chair. I'm telling you, it really wasn't much of a chair shot. First of all, these guys should be ashamed of themselves for just looking like just
the Trailer Park Boys.
This guy right here. Okay, I'm watching him fight with this. This guy couldn't fight. I mean, I'm not saying this dude's in the right. I'm not saying, I'm not calling that, because from what I got, these guys, the white dudes were drunk and they were being belligerently assholes. But I don't know all the details, because these guys were I think they had like a pontoon and they parked it in the spot that cruise boat was trying to get into, and they wouldn't move is what it boiled down to. And then they wanted to fight. So, I mean, if that's the case, then dude, that's a dick fucking move. It ain't the black dude's fault. They work for the fucking cruise company. They're there trying to help dock the boat or whatever. And these fucking assholes start fighting. It's like, fuck yeah, beat the shit out of them. They deserve it. That's not a race thing. That's a don't be an asshole thing.
Yeah.
Being a fucking dumb piece of shit knows no race, color, religion, creed, or fucking species. It's just don't be a dumb piece of shit. So that's the crux of this. I mean, yeah, we're fucking having fun, but I'm like, if that was the case, if that is exactly what fucking happened, then yeah, dude, fuck these guys. They deserve to get their asses beaten.
They picked the fight,
right?
Yep.
Next time, don't be a dick.
Yeah. Well, they can't help it. Everyone's just fucking dicks right now.
Yeah.
The mayor chimed in on it. Mayor Stephen Reed said on Monday police would provide more information on Tuesday. Witness claimed the fight started with an argument over a pontoon boat that was blocking the dock where a riverboat was trying to motor. Meanwhile, a 16-year-old boy, that kid was 16, has been dubbed Black Aquaman after he was filmed swimming across the Montgomery River to help the black security guard after he started being hit by a white group of boaters. See, right there. Now
He really is Aqualad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aaron, who chose to be identified by only his first name, issued a statement on Monday saying he only did what he was taught to do during the brawl in the Montgomery River front on Saturday night. His publicist, he has a publicist. Of course he does. Makina Lashia.
Oh boy.
Okay. Do I?
Fights.
Makina Lachey.
Lachey. Well, I was just pronouncing it like she would.
You go, girl.
Lashia was called Aaron a cherished young hero and called his actions a remarkable act of bravery and compassion. The statement read, in the face of adversity, Aaron selflessly came to the rescue of a fellow colleague, showcasing courage beyond his years. We are immensely proud of his actions and the values he exemplifies, standing as an inspiration to us all. We, the publicist team, his parents, along with his extended family, want to extend our sincerest gratitude to each and every one of you for your unwavering support during this time. Your messages, gestures of appreciation have not gone unnoticed, and they have left a lasting impact on Aaron and his family.
I think they gave him a gift card for Popeyes as well.
So I mean, literally, he did what he was trained to do, which is what? Just go jump white guys? Because, I mean, I get it, but still, come on, man. Like you said, this wasn't even a race thing. This was literally people being drunken assholes, which, you know, drunk people are idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, okay, so he jumped in, okay, helped his coworker. Now, I mean, for him being 16 years old and just, you know what? Yeah, dude. I mean, he could have very well got fucking hurt very bad.
Yeah.
Is a young kid. Yeah. I mean, obviously he's not a strong swimmer, but you know, Godspeed. You fucking made the effort and went over there and helped out, you know, a coworker. But I think the whole publicist thing in this state is a little bit overdone, little dramatic, you know.
Yeah, because they know there's money to be made.
Oh, this is now they can start playing the race grift, and Godzillionaire hits it right on the nose right here. Let's play reverse the races. This would be covered much differently in the news.
Yep. Racist white man leaps into water to assault other black men.
Yep.
In a sheer physical display of white supremacy, a white man swam across a river. They'd be like, "Wait, are you saying black?" Is then the reporters be a white leftist? You'd be like, "Are you saying all black people can't swim?" And she'd be like, "You just said that." I'm like, "No, you inferred that by your headline."
No, it would be a white MAGA supporter, unvaccinated, was trying to get someone sick with the vid, who was doing their duty for the black.
Bridge over troubled waters.
Duty.
Look at Clone Geek Black Aquaman later opens up an all black swimming dojo.
Damn.
Record number of drowning.
Oh, Jesus. Time Profit. Isn't it true that fully automatic chairs are banned in America? Yes. Fully automatic assault chairs are banned, especially the black fully automatic assault chairs. Those are scarier because they're black chairs, and the government's terrified of them.
You don't need an assault chair.
In by Jeremy. I am not a grifter.
Get
your head out of my popcorn, Ryan Kennel.
There was a senator trying to show you how dangerous those assault chairs are.
Yeah.
Senator, these chairs have caused so many mass chair shots in the last mass chair swingings in the last 5 years, Senator. We have the graphic to show you, but we don't have it with us, but we'll be happy to send it back. And with that, I yield my time back.
My God, it was Senator Linda McMahon.
No, it's these fully automatic assault chairs. Sir, that's a bar stool.
Wait, so which one has the 417 Nigeria scam cards from Juicy Smollett? Swimming is a privilege.
Yep. Hey, He's just speaking pig Latin.
Yep. Sawed off assault chair.
Yeah.
My God, that chair had a family. Let's
My
see.
God, that was the hardest part of the chair.
That was the hardest part of the chair. Good God. That drunk
chair's racist.
I swear to God, if these fucking Republicans in Alabama could get their shit straight and get the pontoon boat where they needed to go, none of this shit would have been necessary.
I bet they had a fucking Trump flag on there too, didn't they?
God damn, they probably kissed their sister and just love it. They're worse than Draven.
That's
Jesus.
Poor Draven.
That's I love it. I love it.
Just me, man.
We assure you that he will continue being a force for good in the world. Meanwhile, one of the men involved in the brawl has been identified by the public and local media as Chase Shipman, the owner of Vassar's Mini Mart in Selma. Shipman received backlash after posting video of the brawl online, claiming he tried getting away from it. He wrote,
That's
"I am
sad.
sure
I miss Vassars. We
What's
love
that?
you, Vassars. I said that's sad. I miss Vassars.
Oh, you okay? So you've been to Vassar's then?
No, I mean Vassy. We miss you, girl.
Oh,
we miss you.
Yep. Varsy. Varsy. We miss Varsy. It's dude. She like disappeared. Like her channel's gone.
I know.
Oh shit. Hope everything's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, she's still on Twitter. It was work. I know she had a gig that was like, and she wasn't like good at dealing with some of the negative aspects of. I know that because she mentioned it. She mentioned it's not. I'm not saying anything that wasn't said on air, but
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know that was some of it. Which I'm like, who could be mean to her? She was such a sweetheart. She never said a cross word to anyone. Like that didn't have it coming anyway. But no, this boat thing is so. So you can see the video I attached. I do not condone what happened. I tried to stop it and realized I could not. So I tried to get away. There's a video of me being the first to run away because of what was happening was wrong, and I didn't want to be a part of it. I realized I have a business to run and represent. No charges were filed against me because I was not involved. But the commentator said the footage showed Shipman was more involved than he was admitting to, and he started flooding his business page with bad reviews. The Daily Mail made several attempts to contact Vassar's Mini Mart, but the phone appeared to be disconnected. So Shipman was one of the people detained at the scene. Is this him right here? Yep, that's him right here. And this is I think this is him over here getting. We'll watch the video afterwards. But yeah, this is him. He's not involved. I was running away.
Vassar supplies and Mandingo wrestling.
Is this at the candy plantation? Right in the living room.
You had my interest. Now you have my attention.
Yeah.
Like I don't. Another fight breaks. I can't wait to watch this whole video on Rumble. Another fight soon breaks out. A woman is thrown into the water with her assailant egged on by those filming the fight. Oh, I bet you I can guess who got thrown in the water and who was egging it on.
Mm-hmm.
Another video shows the brawl spilling to the center of the boardwalk. See, and at that point, I guarantee you when the brawl spills over to there, what it's going to look like. I would put money on it. And I'm not being obtuse. I'm just being honest. And we all know it. What up, Gap After Dark? Hail.
Mm-hmm.
It's the meme. It's the meme with Yogi and Boo Boo.
Is it them?
It's always them, Boo Boo.
Is it
Yeah, the altercation is under investigation. And now I'm not condoning the original start of it, but seeing it spread like wildfire like that, this is obviously something that could have been contained, but it wasn't. And you could hear the crowd in the video, oh God, yelling and shit. And it's like, we know how that never de-escalates the situation.
No.
In the history of any physical altercation, a bunch of people jumping around, yelling and screaming is never going to end well for anyone in a situation like that. So that's Black Aquaman. We weren't talking about Aqualad, folks.
But it is Aqualad because
it kind of is.
So, now that we talked about Black Aquaman, do you mind if I bring up Black Superman real quick?
Oh no!
Perfect segue.
Sweet, because I don't know about y'all, my Black Superman is Neo, which, the hip hop R&B star, which he's actually from out here in Las Vegas, and I've never been too big of a fan of his, but okay. Let me share this screen here. I just want to bring this up real quick because it's kind of relevant and it's been an interesting story. He was doing an interview and he basically mentioned how he can't believe some parents are allowing their children to make certain decisions when it comes to their baby production facilities, or whatever we call women these days. This whole gender thing, he doesn't see how parents would allow children to make such a decision at a young age. And of course, here comes the mob. They get triggered, start going after him. So this message appears on his official Twitter account earlier. I think it said like 23 hours ago. So yeah, almost a day ago. Up here it says, I'd like to express my deepest apologies. And it says in the meme, after much reflection, I'd like to express my deepest apologies to anyone that I may have hurt with my comments on parenting and gender identity. I've always been an advocate for love and inclusivity in the LGBTQI plus community.
Oh, God.
So I understand how my comments could have been interpreted as insensitive and offensive. Gender identity is nuanced, and I can honestly admit that I plan to better educate myself on the topic so I can approach future conversations with more empathy. At the end of the day, I lead with love and support everyone's freedom of expression and pursuit of happiness. So, if you go down here, like everyone's like, damn, that's a coward move. Why are you apologizing? Don't ever apologize to him. Liberal hive mind calls him a pussy. ABL calls him soft. Neo drops a video a little while ago. His publicist put that on his Twitter account.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something he would have said.
No.
And he said, no. I stand by my original comments, my opinion. He's like, and look, I'm not telling you what to do with your children. He's like, if you want to take your children and go do that, they're your children. I can't, but you will never convince me that that is okay. I'm a father of 3 boys and 2 girls.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm out here busting my ass. So when you tell me you're letting little kids like that make a decision that's going to affect them and basically F up their life, he's like, it doesn't matter. You can give me any book you want, any information on it. That will never be okay to me. He's like, and I stand by my original comment. So
nice.
I just want to props to him.
Yeah,
he came out and he said, if y'all don't like that, if y'all want to cancel me, then I guess it's a world without Neo then. He's like, but I'm a hustler and I'll figure out a way to survive. I'm like, Man,
Nice.
if only we had more people like that. So,
Mhm.
Black Superman. That's all I'm saying.
Hell yeah, brother.
Fucking be praised base fucking Neo
Mm-hmm.
coming out and saying, yeah, I didn't say that shit. I stand by what I said. That is a rarity in a world of bending the knee and capitulating to the fucking mob. Yeah, man. But look at dude's made his money. He's had a successful career. You know, I was like you, I was never a huge fan. I mean, he was one of the artists that we did play when I worked on the pop station that, like, honestly, I could listen to his music and kind of like, you know, nod my head and not mind it, you know, really. The dude's talented. He's a talented performer, hell of a dancer. That motherfucker can dance.
Just in the bigger picture, sorry, just let me get this in real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
His publicist put that on his Twitter account without his
Yeah.
permission.
Yeah.
But it brings me back to those text messages Kanye was getting from what was supposedly his personal trainer telling him they were going to medicate him and take his children away from him. And man, I don't know. I'm just comparing that situation to this situation, and
Tony,
it's like
you got to remember that personal trainer is also the personal trainer of Elliot Page and Ellen Page first.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And
yep.
It's just like they have these people under lock and key. Like Neo was like, I didn't like Etep. If I was your publicist, just given the job description, you know, okay, I'll promote this show on your Twitter account or do this for you, but I wouldn't jump on your Twitter account and apologize for something you said without your knowledge of it, you know, without. It's just weird. It's really weird for the publicist to decide this is my place to speak for Neo, you know, on this situation. You
Well,
know?
it's a simple knee-jerk reaction. As soon as they see the Alphabet Mafia coming after them, they're like, "Oh, gotta apologize."
Yeah,
it's just a simple knee-jerk reaction. It's the lizard brain flight or flight kicking in because they're thinking, "Oh, this guy's career is gonna be over if I don't say a sorry."
Yeah, I'd like to chime in, but I'll have to wait till Rumble.
I want
Fair
to hear
enough.
that good commercial.
But no, it is, man. It's sick. It's sick, and that's a sign of these people. Like, you hire somebody to manage your image, and if you yourself aren't saying, "Hey, okay, this is where I want you to step in," then stay the fuck out of it. Step the fuck back, stay out of it. Don't make a statement unless I say I need a statement made. And then in that case, I'm pretty well sure I can, you know, handle this. You know,
That's the thing. The handle right there. They have handlers. These people aren't autonomous. Like, that's what I was saying earlier about like a few streams ago when we were talking about like Brie Larson and like some of these other people that were saying like really stupid shit. I don't think they really have any say in it. It's like, you want to keep your job, you say this, dance monkey.
Yep. And that's what last night I was getting into it a little bit, but again, we had Bram on, so I gave him most of the floor. But the Denzel Washington situation, he was saying it too. He goes, all these people are controlled. You know, they push this stuff. They make sure that people are going to comply. And if you don't have a career.
Yeah.
You know, we'll say more on Rumble though.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No, this is these people. Yeah. And like I said, Neo, I never had an issue. Like, I've never really heard. It's like, he's one of those people, like, and I'm not saying that is automatically makes them innocent. That means, you know, a lot of them fly under the radar. But I mean, have you ever heard anything bad, you know, about the guy? Like,
He's
in
a
the news,
big deal in the industry too. Like, it's not like he's small time. Like, he's a
He's very
lot
well
of
known.
Beyonce songs, a lot of Rihanna songs, a lot of R&B songs come from Neo. He's not just a talent, but a songwriter, and he's got a lot of pots in the fire. So to never hear about any controversies, any scandals. I mean,
he's always seemed like kind of a genuine dude, you know, just like a stand up guy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. It's like
Ice Cube's been pretty based as well lately, with his, you know, the stuff on the jab and all that. So
who was it?
Ice Cube.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
His interview with Tucker was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I haven't got to watch it yet. I really want to because I'm a huge Ice Cube fan, and it makes me happy that he is. Well, it was like his whole thing with Trump too, and he caught blowback for his statements. They're saying like, "Yeah, I'd sit down and talk to him. I work with him. Why wouldn't I?"
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like it's business.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Is, you know, not getting caught up in fucking feelings. It's business.
Right.
Somebody has a good business proposal for you. You sit down, you hear him out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it makes sense.
$9 million movie deal with Jack Black because of his COVID stance.
Yeah.
$9 million.
And he said he didn't lose it. He never got it because he never did the movie. So he goes, there was nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. See, but that's the thing is like he don't need the money.
Mm-hmm.
That man, like, and it's funny too because like I'm so happy. Like I don't know if I'm like happy that he loves Ice Cube as much as he does now because he knows I do and he listens to a lot of Trey, listens to a lot of Ice Cube.
That's great.
And dude, he takes his tablet up to the bathroom. He's up in the shower. I hear the $100 bill y'all song and No Vaseline comes on. That is my favorite fucking. That is not only my favorite Ice Cube song. That is the best diss track fucking in the history of hip hop. Fucking I Will Die on That Hill. He fucking massacred NWA, but they had nothing after that. Dude, he fucking destroyed them. I mean, yeah, motherfucker I've always dug his music, and I mean, yeah, just his acting, even the shitty movies, which he's been in a couple.
He's like a super talent. But there's something that's very likable about him, but it's also because he is based. He comes off as genuine all the time. You don't see someone fake when you see Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Well, I always liked it because he actually did come from the streets.
Yeah.
Yes.
He lived knows what that life is like.
But he got bussed into like better schools and stuff. Like
Right.
he got a better education.
He got lucky in that respect.
Yeah, but he did get bussed into a better situation, but that doesn't automatically guarantee his success.
No,
I mean,
it just
we've all
gives him an
seen-
advantage.
It did, and he took it. He got the advantage, and he took the ball and he ran with it. So good for him. You know, I mean, dude, think about how many kids don't have that opportunity, or they have that opportunity.
That's why they need to start doing where you get to choose what school.
Yeah,
it's
school
not,
vouchers.
not based on a
Schools
zip
of choice, yeah.
code.
That's why Democrats are so against it.
Yeah. Because, well, that's the thing is the moment you get the government involved in this shit, like the whole Department of Education needs to go. I think the Trump administration proved that. Like, and then COVID, the lockdowns showed us how worthless these schools are.
Yep. The teachers were fucking dancing and making videos. They were so happy they were continuing to get paid and they didn't have to work and they didn't have to deal with any of these kids.
Well, they were deferring. Like, so parents finally got a sneak peek at what was actually going on with these kids in the classroom, and they're like, "Wait a minute, why are you teaching them this gross shit?" And then on top of that, like, you're just assigning kids like internet stuff. What is the difference between you and Google? Why don't we just cut you out? You're a worthless middleman.
Yep.
Yeah.
And most of these teachers, they're not teaching. They're fucking indoctrinating. And it's
just a series of shit.
It's sick. And that's what I said, man. That's why when I made the decision to, you know, like go into it like more so this year and become more active and start putting in more time and leading into like taking the PE job full time, is because it's like fucking they need more teachers like me. And that might sound funny. Some of y'all just know funny stone or whatever, but it's like, dude, I take that shit seriously when I'm there. It's like I do. That is, I have a fucking responsibility. And it's like that's my fucking that is a serious fucking undertaking. You know, I didn't.
No one's laughing.
But it's like because it's like people like that might just know me from YouTube. You know, it's like, oh, like really, and I get that response a lot. I met me and the wife met this couple the other night. We went to this food truck Friday, and we're standing in line, and I've got my fucking bowling shirt on, my fucking hey dudes, you know, my chains, and you know, my fucking cuffs, and you know, I got this big ass beard and earrings. And she's like, "Oh, what do you do?" I says, "Well," I says, "I'm a YouTuber," and I says, "I teach at a Catholic school." She looks at me. She goes, "They let you teach there, looking like that?" And I'm like, "What's that supposed to mean?" I'm
Wow.
like what? I was like, "That's pretty." I was like, "That's pretty presumptuous." I'm like what?
You
She goes,
should have called her a racist Karen.
I did. I was like, "What are you, anti-Semitic? Are you talking because?" I was like, "Because I'm."
Well,
No.
isn't that the problem? We elect too many people into office based on how they look instead of what they're about, you know. And to be honest, I was going to mention this, but you meet one of the prerequisites I have for what a teacher should be. And yeah, in this society, they'll never do it. But in my opinion, if you want to teach in a public school, if you want to teach a group of children, it should be a prerequisite that you have children.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. There are so many these fucking weird bitches with their head shaved and their fucking bull rings in their nose.
Yep.
And they're 37 fucking genders, and they have their I'm the lesbian at the wedding starter pack on. They wear to school, so you fucking know.
Yep.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about with their fucking
20
bow tie and their chucks. And oh, look, I'm a lesbian. Bitch, everybody knows you're a lesbian. You can wear normal clothes.
And it's also because those types, they definitely want to get back at society.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they're losers, and nothing is worse than an angry loser.
No,
Yeah.
especially one with a position of power or authority over anybody or anything.
Vindictive. Yeah.
And
That's
think
like your
about
HR. That's your HR people right there. The
Yep.
HR women.
They gravitate
Well,
towards positions of power. Oh, sorry.
And this is at best. They're letting these 22-year-old, just graduated from college students go into the classroom in elementary and junior high schools and stuff. They have no life experience. That's at best, even if they aren't some weird purple-haired scorned thing. You know, they have no life experience. Like, how can you really pass on any knowledge other than what is in the book? And, you know, the person teaching the class, they should be able to stop and notice maybe an inconsistency in the textbooks they're given to the class. It's ridiculous.
It is.
It's ridiculous. So for that girl to come up to you and say they let you teach looking like that, at least you have some fucking experience with not just children but life itself. Like,
yep.
I'd rather you teach my kid than some fucking 22-year-old who just came out of the indoctrination center.
Yep.
Right. And that's it. You know, I didn't start, you know, basically even subbing until I was 40, almost 41. And it's like, yeah, I've got a lot of life under my belt at this point, you know? So yeah, it's not, I'm not the fucking problem, you know, because I have earrings or I have fucking, and that's what I did too. I was like, oh, you mean like my Jason fucking Voorhees tattoo that I wear sleeveless shirts when I teach gym and all the kids get a kick out of it because they think it's cool? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, the principal, I was like, yeah, the principal lives a couple doors down from me. I was like, I had her for advanced chem in high school. I'm like, I'm pretty good. I'm set, you know? Like, trust me, there's no fucking problem.
Yeah.
It's like,
real quick, if you can't make a penalty kick, you end up teaching.
And big round of applause for the women's U.S. national team.
And that there is why the men make more money than the women.
Oh, absolutely.
Not anymore.
It's about the streets, bitch.
Wait, are we talking about the women's national team from Sweden? Because I don't see any women in that.
Exactly. Yeah, I showed that meme last night. They go, yeah.
I've always called her Vapid Ho. Megan Vapid Ho.
What up, Ruben? Hail, brother. Hail, Ruben.
America, you know, and I love it. Trump goes, yeah, she's a loser. That's why. She's a loser. You deserve to
angry and vindictive, and
she is. She's just a miserable person. You know, that for somebody to have that, you know, I mean, let's face it. I mean, she's achieved quite a level of success in her life. I mean, you know, that's an accomplishment getting where she is.
To be gifted with a life like that and still be so angry.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. My point. Thank you.
It's because she's got a beef with God. She's got a beef with biology, and she's never going to be happy.
No.
They're fucked in the head.
She can't accept anybody because she can't accept herself. That's the thing.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
That's the problem with these people. They can't. Why do I have to go out of my way to accept you when you can't accept who you are in reality? The real world, not this fictional world on Twitter or this junk science or this propaganda and this gaslighting bullshit that they force feed you and you willingly just slurp it up. That's not my fault. That's you. That's your synapses not firing properly. That's not my problem. Don't make it my problem. You know, keep that shit away.
Not my monkeys.
Yep.
But that's the thing. If you preach how much you hate America, how could you be on an American national team?
Yeah. How are you representing a country you absolutely hate?
Yeah.
Go try to play for the Iranian team and talk that shit about their government.
Yeah.
We'll see your head on a pike.
Because you know what it looks like too? It looks like they threw it on purpose to hurt America. Because they won back-to-back World Cups, and now you can't even make it into the round of 16.
Yeah, how do we go from Mia Hamm to this?
Exactly. Exactly, dude.
God. Brandy Chastain, Mia Hamm. we actually used to have good fucking players that were just like, we're soccer players.
But players that like even if you're not a fan of the sport and you don't know the quality of their playing, like they're positive. Like they were happy to be there. They were excited. They're like, America, woo! Yeah, it's like, all right, girl. I don't know what you did, but I'm behind you.
Right. Patriotic, you know? There's none of that anymore. If you hate the country, how do you expect to play well or whatever? And like I said, it looks like they probably fucking threw it as well. They're all demented, all of them.
Yeah.
Well, Tina, the other problem with that is the men get zero benefits. Zero. The women get multiple millions of dollars in benefits on top of what they get paid.
Jesus.
Over entitled female narcissism left unchecked.
Yeah.
Well, that's
go ahead. Benefits.
Nate the lawyer did a great breakdown several times of their deal. And yeah, they wanted the men's high risk and still keep their guaranteed money that they would have gotten if they didn't play at all. Because the first year of COVID, the men's team didn't get shit because they didn't play a single game, and that was in their contract. The women still got paid, even though they played not 1 second of football.
Wow.
That's fucked.
Yeah, see. But yeah, that in the way I've always said this, man. Like, okay, you look at like the NFL and the NBA, NHL, baseball, the money that those guys make, you know, at the top end, even the low end in the NBA, which I don't know because I haven't watched an NBA game in 13 years, almost 14 years, is the minimum salary used to be like $275,000, okay, for an NBA player. That's league minimum. $275K. That's the lowest amount you're making. I mean, that's still good fucking money, you know, even, you know, by today's standards, if you're making, you know, that much money. But to be, you know, basically get a good ticket to a game, travel with a plan, you know, get all the benefits of being an NBA player, we're just sitting on the end of the bench. Fuck it. Okay. But look at female now. Okay. So take female athletes. They might make less money playing, like, say, the WNBA, which has been subsidized ever since it opened in like 1997, I think it was. They've never turned a profit. Never, not once. The NBA has paid for that league since its inception. Now, those women can make money because despite the stereotype of them being a bunch of Sasquatches, there are actually some fucking very talented and very physically attractive women. They turned that into money because they get modeling. You don't see a lot of the guys aren't going out doing that. I mean, yeah, they might get like some sports equipment endorsements, but the women will physically parlay that into more money outside of the sport, you know, where the men might not. So that's the upside to being a female athlete. And then everybody wants to cater to you because if you're even like middle of the road a talent, you get kind of lifted up because I guess overall in the grand scheme of things, the bar is set lower. Would you say for women's athletics than it is for men in some respects? Not all, but some definitely. And it's just so it breeds that almost that entitlement that you see like with the women's national team, and that's I think a lot of where it stems from. Wait, the NBA rookie.
It's all feminism.
They've got their worth up front anyway, so they literally think that they, got a triple, but they were born on third base.
Yeah. Well, it's so as somebody that's lived with feminism, it's look at what I did. I did this all by myself. No, you had several men do this for you.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
how did you cure it, Chris?
I don't visit her that much. Stay away from many family gatherings. I don't know.
He's like, for someone who suffered from this.
Yeah, it's aggravating when it's like, how like it's that thing the left projects everything that they do, like everything that they themselves are guilty of, they project onto others.
Yeah.
That's feminism in a nutshell. Like they bitch about privilege and all this. Seriously, you are living on fucking easy mode. All you have to do is not be fat and fucking miserable, and you have life handed to you on a silver platter.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You can't even do that.
I know.
But then a lot of them will choose the wrong partner, and then they get fucked over, and then they blame men. It's like, no, you went for the shiny toy when you could have found you grabbed a Ferrari when all you needed was a pickup truck.
Yeah, well,
that's your fault, and you got stuck in a fucking avalanche. And Ferraris ain't good in avalanches.
There's a reason why a father is important to a daughter, and it's so that they talk about how broken homes where there's single moms. There's actually a study recently that came out that showed that single parent households that had single fathers, actually their kids fared better than single mothers. So it's starting to show that the real problem here is single motherhood, not single parents.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of it is that fathers tend to not only teach girls like how to actually assess men, but they also teach them how they should respect men, meaning that like these are the qualities that I should be looking for. Somebody that's going to basically somebody that I know's got my back, somebody that isn't gonna fucking chuck me, and like I'm not gonna be riding a dick carousel or whatever. And unfortunately, now that we have single mothers, women don't know how to raise men because they've never been held accountable for much. So men, our entire lives are accountable. We are literally accountable for everything. We get blamed for everything. Everything that we do, everything that's wrong in this world, it's you got to do better.
Yeah.
A woman beats you. Well, you shouldn't have said her that. You shouldn't have done that. You should have gotten away. Not, oh my God, you're a victim.
And that I wanted to parlay off something you said, but what you just mentioned, how everything is the man's fault, or at least we're made to feel that way, and everyone in the United States has been a victim of feminism. It's just some aren't smart enough to realize it yet.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
This entire society, and there's a correlation too. If you look at fertility rates, the least feminine societies are bearing the most life.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Last time I checked, life was a good thing.
Yeah, perpetuation of the species it far outweighs your need to find yourself, C's.
Yeah.
When you actually had purpose in life at one point, but you listened to your professors at fucking university. You listened to what they said, not what they actually did, and you're fucking stupid. And here you are living alone at 37 with your fucking cats and hating men and saying it's the fucking man's fault. Well, look, bitch, it takes two to fucking tango. Yeah, you might have got hooked up with a bunch of fuckboys, but at the end of the day, did you have the ability to discern that going into the situation, or did you just jump headlong in because the dick was
not
good?
my fault. Men are just stupid.
I mean, look, dude, there's as many fucking, there's a bunch of piece of shit men out there. Fuck, You gotta deny that. There is. There is. But I mean, it's like, look, and we always joke around the memes about fucking red flags, and shit like that with females. And it's like there's red flags that guys have too. And do none of you have awesome mothers? Yeah, my mom's fucking amazing. She raised my mom raised me and my sisters, and I know how to respect females that deserve fucking respect. If they don't deserve respect, they get basic respect, but they don't get above and beyond that.
Oh yeah, I give everybody the same respect I receive. So if you feel disrespected, there's probably a reason for it.
Right? Like my dad was a fucking Marine and a undercover narcotics officer. He was a disciplinarian. He was hard, but he was fair. If we fucked up, we fucking got both my fucking sisters. I got a commie. Both of them disowned him, and he did every motherfucking thing to make their lives better. Shit, my commie sister would be dead if it wasn't for him. He bailed her out of so much bullshit, and
something funny.
She acts like he's a monster because he told her no when she was a fucking kid. Fuck that. She has that bitch has never had any accountability for anything in her fucking life. She's totaled fucking cars. Every dime I borrowed from my parents, I paid back to to the fucking penny.
Yep.
And she just sits back. Now the other one is fine. She does her thing. She just doesn't want nothing to do with them. That hurts him, but it's like she's not combative about it. Like the other one is just a cunt about it. Which it kills my mom and my dad. But it's like I told him, I was like, well, look, I was like, you see the first fucking draft worked out the best. So
right.
I'm not the one with red in the ledger with you guys. None. Right. Zero. I fucking drove out there today just to fucking go hang out with them for a few minutes, just for a half hour, 45 minutes, just for shits and giggles.
You're a good
so I
son.
can get out there to see him. It's like I go out there, hang out with my dad, putts around the garage for 45 minutes, a half hour, and all right, got to go home, get dinner ready and shit. It's like I don't. If my fucking father was a monster, I wouldn't talk to him. And we didn't talk for fucking a couple years. But that was on me because I was a dumb fuck. Yeah, I admitted it.
I'll agree with you on all that shit too, because all right, the majority of my cousins are female, and I've seen how they treat their fathers, or and it is rough. Most of it is rough. Two of them are pretty great, but they've done things that really break balls. Because the problem is a lot of women are easily influenced by the superficial nonsense that's out there. So if it's through media, if it's through the programming, the shit that they're buying, it's a lot of that. So, and they're taught to have resentment towards their fathers. I've noticed that. I saw it firsthand, and the older ones were trying to pressure the younger ones to do shit to piss off the father, and it's like, well, what the fuck for? Because they had their grudges, they had their bullshit. It's the people who are more aware of that stuff, you'll see less of that type of shit. But again, it's like Chris has said multiple times too, it's built in to our society, and it started with like that fucking feminism bullshit. It's all brainwashing to destroy society.
Yeah, name me one matriarchal society that has succeeded. Just one.
There's
not. They don't exist.
Well, wait.
We're waiting.
Yeah. No, every female led society has been destroyed. They can't, either gun, germ, steel, or just social failure. Sorry, I'm not trying to bash women, but there's a reason why men stepped in, because we're disposable. We're gonna die, and we know it. So we're looking toward the future. We're not myopic.
Parents who enable bad behavior. Oh, my fucking parents never enabled bad behavior. If we step the fuck out of line, we got put back in line. That's one thing. That's fuck, man.
Yeah.
And it was, we learned. You just didn't fucking do it. I remember the first time I back talked my mother, I caught a bow with that fucking shit before I even had the sentence out of my mouth, and I did not fucking do that again. Same thing with my little sisters. My middle sister, she wanted to go toe to toe with my mom when she was like 14, and she fucking shoved my mom, and my mom just backhanded her and put her right. Nope, not in my fucking house.
I called my mom a bitch once, and had a wooden spoon broken across my The spoon itself broke. That's,
You learn
and I didn't
respect.
do that shit again. That's for sure.
You got what you fucking deserved.
I did. I got my mom's a Polish woman. I got fucking beat with wooden spoons. I deserved it every
I even
time
had
I
a
got
saucepan chucked at me once, and
fucking
I moved to hit a window, and I got in trouble for the window because I moved.
So my uncle was a little bit small. He was a big dude. He was about 6'7", you know, and this was when he was younger. My grandmother was maybe 5 foot something. He got lippy. She got up on a chair with a cast iron skillet and cracked him in the head.
Nice.
You know, and I mean, we're talking way back, you know, way back. My mom, I mean, remember the solid brushes, man, getting your ass beat with, you know, us older guys will, or the paddle with the ball on it. Well, we had the like 3-inch thick one. I remember getting. So my mom would be like, because I had 2 brothers, and she's like, I ain't smacking them on the ass no more. I'm just gonna whoop their ass with something else. My hand hurts, you know. But on the reverse side, if your dad was a monster, as much as you protect Trey, there's no way in fucking hell Trey would be anywhere around him. And I'm sorry, man, that's the fucking fact.
Oh yeah,
no, dude. My dad is, you know, he's old school, man. He's that stoic. Like I'm totally like personality wise the opposite of him. Like he's always been very reserved until, you know, he gets to know you, and then, you know, he's actually really fucking funny. He always has been.
I imagine he's just an older version of you, but exactly, it's that old school mentality. You know, you don't just let yourself out. You know. And
he's 75.
I can't wait to meet your old man at some point. You know what I mean?
He's fucking awesome. You know what I mean? And that's the
he
thing.
watches
Is like,
your
he's
show, man. That says
he does. He's probably watching right now. He's probably watching right now.
Relationships while you've got him.
He's sitting there going, if he talks shit, so help me God, when he comes out here tomorrow.
That's a bad one.
Right? He'll be like, remember the chunk of 2x4? It's in the barn, boy.
Right.
Board of Education, seat of learning.
That was my first grade teacher. She was 275 fucking years old, and she walked all fucking. But I swear to God, when one of us fucked up, you come up to the front of the classroom in front of everybody, put your hands on the fucking desk. She grabbed that fucking paddle off the wall above the blackboard, and all of a sudden she's fucking Mickey Mantle, just wham! It's like, God damn it,
home run.
Yep. Oh yeah, she fucking you go ahead and tell your parents. Your parents call, did you paddle my child? Yep. What the fuck do you do? Then you get another one at home.
When you got home,
up at school.
I got in trouble in 3rd or 4th grade because like I had 2 or 3 of them fucking with me, and I kicked one in the balls, and I got my ass whooped. I was getting jumped, yo, and I got in trouble.
See, that was one thing. Like my dad was like, don't you know, you never fucking start a fight, you know, but if you fucking get into a fight, you got every right to defend yourself. That's I was getting picked on because I was a runt, you know, when I was like 5, 6, 7 years old. And I was getting but you know, he taught me how to box. And old man was a boxer. He said, all right, I'll teach you. He goes, you never fucking start a fight with this. He goes, I'll slap the shit out of you, you know. So, but yeah, I did, you know, and it's like, yep. Then I go to the principal's office. Well, you know, the other kid started it. Well, he's not the one with a bloody nose and a black eye. Well, no, because my son knows how to defend himself. You know,
it's why mice don't pick fights with lions.
Yep. It's like he was minding his own business. This kid walks up and shoves him, and you know, I told him leave me alone, and then, you know, 2-piece combo, and he's fucking crying and running away, and I'm just like, fuck. Can I go back and play kickball some more? You know, fuck. And I'm glad the school I've taught, knock on wood, man, nothing more than a couple little, you know, chirping back and forth a few times in 3 years, which is fucking phenomenal. Whereas the public school,
you're at though, man, it's a really nice school. So I would expect it to be what you're saying.
You got
know what I mean?
teachers at the public school up here getting hit with fucking chairs and shit.
Yeah, right. Well, shit,
like they're on the dock in Montgomery. They're down there. Waffle House Wendy down there.
Yeah.
Oh shit! But all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna break down. We're gonna do the box office breakdown before we jump over to Rumble here. So
let's see some lies, man. Let's see the lies of the box office.
Right? Let's play the intro here.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candies. So go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
All right, here we are. We'll cut through this here box office for the week. 31st weekend of the. I can't believe it's the 31st weekend of the year.
Yeah,
we're so close. Like I said, I just got Trey's Halloween costume today. So
real quick before we actually get into the movies, I didn't watch any movies this week, but I did watch a show called Beautifica by James Hood, and it was at a planetarium. And basically, the only way I can describe this is, did any of you guys use Winamp back in the day?
It really kicks the llama's ass.
Yes. Remember just turning on the visualizer and letting it hit random?
Yep. I do that all the time.
Patterns will show up. All right, imagine that in 4K on a planetarium screen with Enya playing in the background.
Sail away, sail away.
Pretty much, yeah. I felt like an old man dying. I mean, it was great visuals. The music actually was pretty good, but I still felt like Kyle or Stan in with his grandpa explaining what being old felt like. It was a very weird show.
Oh my god. That's about as weird as that fucking what is that show where the fucking 100-pound chick goes over and Heels. Fuck, Raven.
She's 86 pounds.
86 pound, yeah. That's like Trey. That's like Trey beating my ass.
This motherfucker.
Birdman kick my ass. Birdman kick my ass.
Number one. Speaking of feminist guy, number one this week was Barbie. $53 million, down 43%. Its third week. 53,008,000. This one is at.
Oh damn, that's $1 billion. Crossed
$1 billion, folks. Yeah, I saw this. I think it was this morning.
Jeez.
This crossed $1 billion. 17 days, quick.
Dude, this is brand recognition.
Yeah,
no, it's brand. That's the only thing they cared is the Barbie doll brand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I think they did some they
shenanigans.
Numbers. Yeah.
Honestly, I can kind of believe this made $1 billion though, just because, like Chris said, they've never had a Barbie movie, and there are women in their 40s and 50s probably that have been waiting for this, or I would imagine. So
not just that, but how many fucking 40-year-old male YouTubers have gone to see this?
Yeah, movie? That's so fucked.
Yep.
Forget, like, plenty of women waiting to see this, but there are more dudes watching this movie than I would hope ever played with Barbies.
Yeah. The Barbenheimer thing was kind of funny, but I'm waiting. I think it's either in October or November. We're getting Saw Patrol. There's a new Saw Patrol movie coming out at the same time. I'm waiting for that fucking crap.
I'm excited for the new Saw.
The age of men is over.
God damn it.
Oh. We is it still on here? Is Lizzo still on here?
Oh.
It's not? Son of a bitch.
You had one job.
I had one job, fuck.
And you failed.
Fuck. I God damn it. Listen, Draven.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
So Lizzo really is Gru, though, if you think about it, because she did make her minions eat bananas.
So this one's at $1 billion, man. Yeah, this movie was, this was always, especially, let's face it, they took Amy Schumer out of there. You put Margot Robbie in. Like Tony said, you got fucking guys in their fucking 40s going to pay money to watch this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, I paid money to see some of the shit ass Marvel movies, but this one, like I said, I knew this wasn't for me. Why the fuck? Why would I? Why, like I
Yep.
said, I'm taught this. The only time we've talked about this movie, we made a couple jokes, and we during the box office shit. It's not. We're not fucking. None of us are going to see this. We're not fucking reviewing. I don't. I have no dog in this fight here. I'm not Michael Vick.
Do you think that the movie actually damaged the brand?
No.
No.
I'm talking about like for the girls that watched it though, because it's like they humanized Barbie. They basically said the toy is shit and Barbie is a real woman, and like the message was no longer, you know, come into this prepackaged plastic fantasy that we're selling you. They literally made the movie about telling you how that fantasy was garbage and that the toy itself was crap and that the real Barbie gets periods. Like that was.
But that's the world today we live in. And I think, real quick, the only 40-year-olds that were seeing it and they didn't have kids. That's the scary part.
Yeah, like I don't think kids watched this.
No, I don't either. Maybe really young ones, like younger people. It really depends, because like if people go in there and watch it, I haven't watched it, but some of the reviews I've heard, like as a parent, I'd be pissed. I'm with you on that. Like I'd be like, what the, you know?
Yeah,
what was this?
As a kid, like say I'm a Barbie fan, you know what I mean? It'd be like if I went to go see a G.I. Joe movie. I'm like, dude, there's a new G.I. Joe movie coming out, and it was all anti-war, and like Flint and Lady J quit the military, and they're like, the military is stupid. Like, they're like, what?
We're tired of hearing the military industrial complex.
Yeah,
thanks, Parrot Head. Parrot Head just sent us this.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah,
Did you see her dancers as well?
They're all Leviathans.
They were all Leviathan. Yeah.
And she was
What
fat,
do you?
which is the whole most hilarious part of the whole story.
But is that called a herd of whale? What?
Yeah. What do you call a group of hippopotamuses?
Wait, is it like whales? Is it a pod?
Yeah.
I don't
A
know.
colony, a warren.
A warren of hippos.
Definitely a herd.
Herd it needs something. It needs some
Dude, I just want to throw, like, if you ever get chased by them, obviously you could outrun them, but if you ever want to watch a show, just throw a bunch of white marbles on the floor and see them all eat them.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, shit.
Oh, damn.
Just make sure you're not running away from them near a hill.
Yeah,
They'll
the
catch up
gravity
real
would.
quick.
I was thinking M&M's, Chris.
Here's one that I
Hot
do
whales.
want to see. Meg 2, The Trench, 30 million. It's opening weekend. Out of Warner Brothers got the number 1 and number 2 spot this week. This one made 115 million 700 international, 30 million domestic, 145 702. Pretty good debut. Didn't that beat
Tony
The
saw it,
Flash?
didn't you, Tony?
Yeah, I did see that.
Nice.
How was it?
What? Yeah, go ahead. Give
It
us some
was-
thoughts on it, Tone.
Like, it was pretty good. Again, it's the Meg, so it's just kind of a, you know, shut your brain off and enjoy it. You know, it's got some like exaggerated like scenes of heroism, but I liked it a little better than the first movie. My wife's a big fan. She loves like the Sharknado type movies and
Nice.
like Placid, all the like kind of thriller animal movies. So she had a good time. But yeah, I did. I liked this one a little more than the first, to be honest.
Nice. Yeah, and the first one was fun. I enjoyed the first one.
For what it's worth,
Shut
there's
up,
there's a Kraken in this.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Everyone, go back my book. Shout out the Kraken. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Tony.
Wait, Chris says a group of hippos is called a bloat. No joke.
Yeah, I just Googled it.
Wow.
A bloat of Lizzos.
A bloat
Holy
of Lizzo. Meg 2, shut up, Meg. Yeah, Tina just put in there too. It's called a bloat.
Yeah,
we've got a term for Lizzo and her backup dancers now.
I mean,
It's a bloat.
a group of baboons is called a congress, which makes perfect fucking sense.
Yeah.
Number 3, Oppenheimer. This week, 29 million, down 37%. Third week out of Universal. This one is at 556, 196, 660 worldwide.
Wow.
That's good for a historical picture.
Yeah.
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 Biopic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good too.
Let's see. Number 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 28 million. Paramount. I'm sorry. It just makes me happy not seeing Disney in any of these. This one,
Seth Rogen.
Trey asked me to take him to go see this. I'm like, I can't condone that, son. I was like, it's got
Yeah.
Seth Rogen. We're walking through Walmart, and I'm telling you, how much of a piece of
international.
shit
Look at
Seth
that.
Rogen is.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Embarrassing.
Well, I wonder if Tom Connors from Ned's Edge actually found something, because someone sent him a picture of this box set of figures
Yep.
movie, and in one box it's got the dumpy fat black lesbian April O'Neil. In the other box, she has much lighter skin.
Yeah, it's a dumpy
But
fat
there's
white
no
lesbian.
color difference in any of the other toys in that box set.
Yeah. I zoomed in the image to see if it was a Photoshop, like somebody color shifted it. And due to the compression, I really couldn't tell. So it looks legit to me.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like for the Chinese market. Or
Yeah.
the international market.
But it's still ugly, dude. Like,
it's hideous.
In the gaming industry, like, we learned, like, especially Blizzard, they learned that Asia has zero tolerance for physically repulsive people, especially like fat, ugly women. Like the World of Warcraft game, the reason why they put the Blood Elves on the Horde side was because nobody played Horde in China.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, they completely fucking they hated Simu Liu.
Yeah, they're like, that guy's ugly.
Hated
Yeah.
him. Yeah, they thought that's what they flat out said. He's unattractive. We don't like him.
That's great.
What do you mean? All you Asian people, no, all you Orientals look the same.
Apparently, I think that.
Can I mention this about the Meg as well? Like, we've all seen the first movie. It's no secret that, the Chinese have some money tied up in this franchise. That being said, the movie caters both towards Western audiences and to Chinese audiences. But I gotta say, like, these movies show like Westerners and Chinese people and Asian people like living together kind of in harmony, like there aren't no dumb politics injected into it. You've got Jason Statham with a half Chinese stepdaughter. Yeah, I think stepdaughter. He's dating a Chinese woman. I mean, I'm just saying it kind of shows us all living in harmony compared to like Shang-Chi, where they're, well, you're weak. You've spent too much time in America, and like that kind of shit,
Yep.
Like, maybe it's propaganda, maybe it's not, but either way, we know Disney's propaganda and all these Western studios are. I like the message a lot more in the Meg. Just whether the Chinese funded it or not. Like, just saying.
This has been what, 5 days, Etep? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
Okay, I would love to put up the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and see how much it made in 5 days.
Yeah, and not even account for inflation.
Exactly. Yes, Chris. Exactly. I bet you it kicked this movie's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's funny too, because like again, my friend worked on that movie. She did lighting and stuff like that, and like I haven't had her on because like again, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna talk about? We can't promote it. I don't want to promote it. And she's upset too because she's seen the original designs of like April, and she knows some of the shit that they were gonna do. And she was supposed to be hot, and they threw it all out the window. They did it on purpose to piss people off.
Did you see the other concepts of April in there? They looked even more like dudes.
It was terrible.
Yeah. Okay, so the original theatrical live action had a budget of $13,500,000, domestic opening of $25,398,367, but it would go on to earn $202,084,756 worldwide, $135,384,756 domestic, $66,700,000 international.
Okay. So 66,000 on its own overall, and this sumbitch got 8.
But
yeah. What would inflation be? You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's probably closer to like $500,000 or $500,000.
Let's see. Hang on. We can do that here. Let's see. So we got.
I love
25
having. I love the fact that you were just so Drewish.
Oy vey. When you talk about money, it makes my loins percolate.
He doesn't
You
look
throw
good.
numbers, Chris. You just throw numbers, and Etep's ears and nose are just shimmying, man. They're like, yes,
75,
calculator.
32 shekels.
To carry the six, it gets.
Where's my
Oh,
shekels?
boy. We got divisibles here. Oh boy, here comes account receivable.
You know, some
Right.
most kids get a mobile on their cribs. I got a fucking abacus.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the original
so-
doodle. Oh, sorry.
So, $25,398,367 in 1990 is equivalent to $59,779,215.94 in 2023.
So it almost tripled it. Well,
Yes.
actually, it did. It did triple it. Holy shit!
Yes.
Oh,
So they
God.
literally massively fucked up, and there's the proof in the pudding.
Yeah.
Well, let's
Yeah.
see. Oh, damn, dude.
The more you know.
That means, yeah, when it gets into that whatever that 200 it was, whatever the inflation is, when it gets up there, yeah, that sounds like it's. Yeah, I mean, it's currently doubled it, obviously, but like
Let's see. Well, hang on.
that's
what is
painful,
it?
man.
For a franchise like Star Wars, that you should have been able to print money on.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. That was like a shooting fish in a barrel. Like, you literally had the property art. Like, new properties are dangerous and hard to sell. So when you have an established property, you automatically have a major advantage over, the established, like the first of the series, essentially. And this thing just freaking bombed, man.
So, adjusted for inflation, the 202,084,756 worldwide in 1990, right now in 2023, equals $639,566.43.
Oh, this
Oh,
movie ain't gonna
damn.
see that.
Yeah, I don't. It might get 3 if it's lucky.
Yeah.
Well, with them
it's
messing
lucky.
with, I never trust numbers because you always have that. Oh, we gave tickets to the people that work at Target because we're a part of that company, and they count that shit as ticket sales,
Yep.
even though it's
Free Pizza Hut promotion.
It sucked that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles isn't like they did what they did with it, because there's a lot of the toy line characters that are in
looks
that,
good. Yeah.
and that would be my selling, like that would be the selling point for me, just because like growing up like having all those toys and shit.
Well,
But
they also
just gotta fuck everything
well,
up.
They fucked up the entire story too. And then I heard I heard it's 2 different people said it. At the end of the movie, Shredder kisses another male character.
Well, they had gay Splinter, so apparently they added in a really obscure action figure called Scumbug, who's like a cockroach businessman, and Splinter and him make out, but they're like, no, it's a she this time around. So Splinter isn't gay; he just makes out with a roach.
Oh, Jesus. Hail Lion Rat. And he says they promoted the shit out of that movie, too. Billboards everywhere, so many commercials, etc. Good to
Yep.
see you, Lion Rattin.
Hey.
What's up, buddy?
Haunted Mansion, number 5. 9 million. Second week, 61% drop for this pilot.
Oh, shit! That's the second time they tried to make a Haunted Mansion movie, too.
Yep.
Look at this.
We'll never
Which is
learn.
this
What's
one, as
the
I
box
guess.
office for the other one?
The Eddie Murphy one?
Yeah.
It was bad too.
I don't know, but this one is
This was worse,
60
I
mil
believe. Yeah.
worldwide. Oh, I'm sure.
Why
This
didn't they
one's-
launch this in October?
Well, the time out.
Right?
Why didn't they do the proper story? Why they keep focusing on, again, black families or whatever they
A
were
single
doing?
mom. Yeah, there we
Yep.
go. Broken homes. That's just what we want to promote.
So the original, the other one was 182.3 million box office.
Oof.
This one will be lucky if it sees that. It's a 61% drop in its second week. This
Yeah.
ain't gonna hit 182 million. I'll fucking guarantee that.
It looks like shit. And here's the thing too: they're not even going with either story. I think there's like 2 massive storylines that they have for like the different
yeah.
theme parks, and one has to do with the box hat ghost or whatever. He's like the famous ghost that's attached to the mansion. They have some cool storylines, and they threw it all out the window from what I understand, and they just did this stupid thing of like, oh, family gets house or whatever it is. It's like broken family, and weird shit happens. Like, again, you're not doing it right. You're not following the theme park at all, or the rides, the stories. And they said it's a very intricate story too that's in there too. And then the other story has to do with someone who got married, and then the wife got murdered. There's cool shit that's in there, and we're talking about the lore of it from the 60s, whatever the fuck they made it. And they don't do that. They're not going with that. It's, again, this diversity movies.
Mm-hmm. And Godzillionaire says this has $150 million budget.
Ooh. Oh,
the director already attacked people too. I heard they started flipping out trying to call racism.
That would have been awesome.
Like, shit.
Yeah, Haunted Mansion was going to come out later, but took the Marvel spot, and that's why McDonald's has the Marvels toys now.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh. They're blaming the strike for its poor performance.
The movie's already made. They don't need any of those people.
So you're saying that McDonald's has the Marvel toys and the movie's not even out? What the fuck?
Right?
Yeah, that's gonna
doesn't make much sense.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's
Haunted
Solo
Mansion.
bombs.
Let's see. Sound of Freedom, number 6, down 40%. Fifth week, 7,570,000. This one is at 164. So this movie's only made $15 million in the last week.
And it's only domestic? No international?
Yeah.
No international. Yeah.
Launching not soon.
Yeah, that's why they started attacking the movie, which again we'll say it on Rumble. But they tried to sabotage the movie because Tim Ballard had Donald Trump on his podcast.
Okay.
1, and 2, it's going to have international releases. I think starting on Friday, it's going to start having international releases. So they're getting worried. They're shitting at pants, and that's why they made up a story or tried to spin a story in a negative light for the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about that over on Rumble.
All right.
I got into it with somebody on Facebook about that movie too. They're trying to discredit it and shit, trying to say it's QAnon and all that shit.
Of course, that's what they all do. Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning, 6.6 mil this week, down 57. This one is at 493, 963. So it'll hit. This will probably hit maybe 600 by the time it's all said and done.
But look at the domestic. Sound of Freedom still beat it.
Yep. This one's.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Then we got Talk to Me, 6.2 million, 39.9% drop in the second week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see it. I saw the trailer for it.
I do. I want to see.
Yeah, I want to see it too.
I'm interested.
Why
in
did
that
they
one.
call it Talk to the Hand?
Yeah. That should be a good marketing tagline.
Yeah, Talk to the Hand.
The Dial of Dysentery is 6th week, 1.5 million, dropped another 60% between weeks 5 and 6. God,
wow. That's what happens when you feminize a male.
368. They haven't even made the budget back.
Think about this though. This movie will make less than a Harrison Ford less Solo movie.
Yep.
Wow. And that one was considered
Solo made more than this.
Yeah, Solo made like 400 at least, I think it was. And Elemental is number 10, down 62%. It's 8th week, 1.3 million. This one is at 424. This made more than Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's still Disney. It's a compromised Disney.
Oh yeah, I know, but this movie was trash too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's the top 10 at the box office this week. And with that, folks, let me thank the channel members here because you guys are amazing. We got 19 channel members. We'll Wednesday night, we're gonna. Oh shit! Speaking of which, we got our guest is Oz from Gamble Comics this week, and I want to throw his link out there. He sent it to me, and I got it. We'll post this on Rumble, which we're getting ready to go over to Rumble. We're getting ready to go over to Rumble here. And we're going to talk some more about the Sound of Freedom box office. And but I got Oz's link right here. And I want you guys, if you haven't yet, go on over and give this a look right here. This is Everlasting Survivors on Indiegogo, and yeah, we'll play the trailer. We'll play the trailer on Rumble when we get started, and there's the link right there. I want you guys to check that out. Go on over and give his campaign a look over there on Indiegogo. It's a good book. Great illustration. He's got variant covers. I got the hat. I've got the Gamble Comics hat and shirt. Oz sent me, and Trey got one. So it's kind of neat. He's got that. But yeah, go on over and support all these independent creators. We got Vinny and Chris, who've got great projects out. CJ, musician. Draven is fucking watching heels. God damn it.
You watch Batwoman, you watch She-Hulk, you watch all this shit. I don't want to hear it.
I quit watching She-Hulk and Batwoman.
When did you dip out? When did you dip out of Marvel? The MCU.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. Don't talk to me now. That's what I thought. And I'm the one that likes one show.
Oh, you are. You are.
Hey. At least I didn't sit through all that shit Marvel stuff. I dipped out halfway through Black Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or whatever the fuck it was.
That gave us one of the greatest memes ever. You shut your mouth.
I don't care. Still.
This little cocksucker. Adam, I want you to run us into a guard.
Or no, you saw Boondock Saints. You didn't like Boondock.
Yeah!
And you never seen the John Wick movie.
What are you, gay?
Never seen the John Wick movies either. So your credibility is slowly dwindling.
We still have the Geeks and Gamers logo. I just want to say that I really, we talked about this, and we're.
Oh! And speaking of which, this is a nice segue into Rumble, because this guy right here.
I love democracy. I love the Republic. The power you give me, I will lay down when this crisis has abated.
Speaking of laying down, Justin Trudeau. He's Fidel Castro's son. His dad's rolling over in his grave. So thank you. Let me pull. We got the channel members right here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna head over to Rumble. We've got Superfan Adam Shawhan, Sean Estep, Hicks Villain, JB, Bad Take Bojan, Nelson the Psychopath, Jason Holt, Kelly Was, Godzillionaire, Chris Wicks, Glinzer, monoTony, Mr. Grant Gregory, Judas Goat Barbecue, AngelousDraven, Normie, Frog G, Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective, and Manliness and Motivation. Thank you, gang, for supporting the channel. We appreciate it. We appreciate everybody in the chat. All right, Tony, I'll let you end the stream over here because I don't want to screw anything up. And we'll go over to Rumble and we'll talk about stuff we can't talk about on YouTube. So we'll do that.